Hey everybody. I'm doing something a little bit different for this video again. What you're seeing is a screen from an emulator of an Apple IIgs. Now, I grew up playing a lot of games on the Apple IIgs. It was actually my first computer that I had at home, and I played all the Sierra adventures that were available for that computer on that machine for the first time, which included the first 3 King's Quest games, the first 2 Space Quest games. I guess I didn't play Leaders at Larry Police Quest on the GS, but anyway. The neat thing about the Apple IIgs is that, particularly with regard to those Sierra adventures, a lot of Sierra adventures had music in them on the Apple IIgs that was not available for any other platform. That means that there's a lot of music that people missed. Even if you played all those old classic Sierra adventures, you might have missed a lot of this classic music because you didn't play it on the GS, you played it probably on the PC or maybe a different platform. But with this video I want to play just some music from from the Apple IIgs version of King's Quest, the original King's Quest, which you won't hear on any other computer platforms. So I'm just going to type PR number 5, that's read slot 5, the first floppy disk drive, and it's going to run the game. There we go, that's the opening credits music. A little bit different from the green sleeves that you get on the PC version. There we go, I just moved the recording window a little bit because I thought it was a bit off. Oh, one other cool thing that you got on the Apple IIgs version of these games that you didn't get with the PC. Look at it, mouse support. So you can use the mouse to move them around, and you can also use it to access these menus. One thing you didn't get with the Apple IIgs, which I really hated, was you can't control his speed at all. There's no speed control. Basically, he just walks at the 1 speed all the time. Anyway, okay, so that was the opening credits music. Let's see. I saved a few games, so I can just jump to the music that I want here. Let's play the music that you get when you first meet the king. There we go. Okay, and let's do some boss music. Let's do the dragon, yeah. By the way, notice, if you listen, while you're here under the water in the well, you can actually hear little bubbling sounds. You also didn't get with the piece. There we go. That's pretty good music, actually. That's pretty catchy. I was going to say you didn't get those bubbling underwater sounds in the PC either, nor did you get this magnificent flaming dragon sound that we're now enjoying. Although it gets kind of annoying after a while. Luckily, you don't have to deal with the dragon very long. You're supposed to deal with him fast. What else? What else? Playing the fiddle. You know what? When you got the fiddle from this house here, the woodcutter's house, you can play it, and the tune that he plays in this game is absolutely magnificent. Check this out. Isn't that great? I love that. While we're here, I also want to play you the music that it plays when you run into an enemy. Remember, in the PC version, just does that little doo 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 doo. There you go. Isn't that just way more punchy instead of just a little doo 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 doo? You get these trumpets coming up, and it's like doo 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 doo. Also, when you die, it plays music when you get caught. There we go. Okay, one thing, let's see, what's next? I'm going to do the witch. Remember when you're here in the witch's house and you have to push her into the oven like in Hansel and Gretel? This isn't music, but this is a great sound effect which just changes the experience altogether. I mean, you know, you push the witch into the oven, you get some points, and you don't have to worry about the witch anymore. That's great. But it's just made so much better when you hear this. Yeah, and those kind of sizzling, melting sounds that you hear afterwards. That's kind of, you just can't help but take a gruesome sort of pleasure in that, after dealing with that witch who gave you trouble if you ran into her. Okay, the other boss music is the giant music. And, you know, it's funny, when I was doing my Let's Play of Quest for Glory, some people said that that game really scared them when they were young, and I kind of wondered what's scary about that game. But actually thinking about this, I can kind of empathize now because, you know, the music that you're about to hear scared me so much when I first played this game. I was like 6 or 7 years old. And I was so scared to listen to this music that I always had to run from the room whenever it was time to see the giant. I actually had to make my grandmother deal with the giant because I got kind of scared. It's probably not going to be that scary for you, but, you know, imagine you're a little kid listening to this and you're like, ah! Alright, I know it doesn't seem that scary now, but, you know, you've got this big giant suddenly walking towards you, and then this music starts playing, and just, you know, when I was 7 or 8 years old, it was a pretty traumatic experience. And the giant fell fast asleep. And also, check out these snoring sounds. Oh man, those snoring sounds are just totally realistic. I mean, you couldn't get that with the PC internal speaker, but on this game, boy, I mean, you just, you know, you want to play that all night, and it'll make you sleep better because you hear this snoring near you. Okay, and the last thing I want to play is the music that you hear when you win the game. Bow to the king as usual. Oh, oh, the king proclaims in pain. Oh, I blew it. Oh, you know what? At the end, it just plays the regular music that you heard at the beginning. Let me try that again. I need to, I guess I need to wait until the... I thought it would keep playing that music, but no, it plays happy music at the very end. You just... I wanted to hear the music right when he's... right when he dies. Okay, I think that's it. And that's pretty good timing because I just hit 10 minutes. So I hope you've enjoyed this expose, this exposition of the music that you probably didn't hear from this game when you originally played it, and I hope you liked listening to it. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care.